abusuan say we parents na oba ewo university first year wo na me no kasa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aye reimbursement of first year or tuition fee na okaso be refund dia momo no. O de atom. Enen kroma bona me yenkra bone. On kan kyerɛw. Enunti. Enunti na me yi usa asutri. Say John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, sika na okase first year for ko bechi school fees no. What they atom and the day.
Have you received yours? Received mine. Have you received yours? Have you received yours? Yes. No fee stress. Mahama, why are you? Are you cool? Mahama, you down wrong. No. Student teachers, say thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, when President Mahama promised a no-fee stress initiative for students, what he left unechoed was that he was simply transferring the stress related to fees onto himself and his government. So no Ghanaian student who has the drive and capacity to pursue higher education would ever be forced to abandon their dreams because of financial hardship. What should be echoed, however, is that from manifesto promise to government policy and now actualization, the president has stayed true to the constitutional tenets that behove on him to guarantee equal educational opportunities for everyone and to provide equal access to university or equivalent education where possible. As the implementing agency, the Students' Loan Trust Fund is fully committed to operationalizing this vision with diligence, transparency, and a sense of urgency. Through the Ministry of Education under the leadership of the Honorable Oseade3y, we have worked closely with our stakeholders, individually and through organized groupings. We have worked with the Vice Chancellors Association of Ghana. We have worked with the Vice Chancellors of Technical Universities, principals of colleges of education, health training institutes, and also the National Union of Ghana Students. We have also had engagements with relevant civil society organizations and other agencies of state through consultative and technical committees that the ministry has facilitated the creation of. I note that many of these stakeholders are present here today, and I wish to thank them for providing the perspective that was necessary to fine-tune the implementation of this policy. Your Excellency, our most compelling conversations, however, were with our most important constituents, which are the students. From Kumasi to Tamale, Winneba to Ho, Cape Coast to Takrade, we heard heartbreaking stories of students unable to register due to financial difficulties. We heard stories of brilliant minds dropping out because of delays in payments and families pushed into distress trying to fund education for their wards. I related very deeply to these stories as they mirror the challenges I faced when I was admitted to the University of Ghana as an orphan girl from Saviligu in the northern region of Ghana. I thank you, Mr. President, for entrusting me with the responsibility to ensure that the challenges I face in accessing and navigating tertiary education are not the same challenges that tertiary students in Ghana would have to contend with. On behalf of all of us from financially hurdled backgrounds, I say thank you for validating our aspirations. History would be kind. Ladies and gentlemen, the No Fee Stress initiative, which we are launching here today, is a multifold promise. It includes proposals to implement a no academic fee policy for all first-year students in all public tertiary institutions. It also includes proposals to provide continuing financial assistance through the Student Loan Plus initiative, and also a proposal to provide free tertiary education for all persons with disabilities. On the 29th of April 2025, we launched the No Fee Stress portal for first-year students of public tertiary institutions to register their details to receive reimbursements from governments under the no academic fee policy. Today at launch, a total of 148,429 students have accessed the portal, with 124,338 students completing their applications. We have also received the enrollment data for 135,255 students from public tertiary universities via our tertiary institutions portal. We are expecting them to update us with more data, but so far we have validated 49,956 students for reimbursement. In the coming days, we hope to validate more students and to process reimbursements in a timely fashion. We are also preparing, ladies and gentlemen, to roll out the Students Loan Plus initiative at the beginning of the 2025-2026 academic year. This initiative, as we know, would provide comprehensive support for continuing students to ensure that the barriers that constrain access to equal opportunities are removed. We are also reviewing initial implementation proposals and fine-tuning it for the operationalization of the free tertiary for persons with disabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, a revamped SLTF, which will ensure prompt disbursements to students, was also a no-fees promise. Forgive my immodesty, Mr. President, but I'm happy to announce that this promise has been delivered. The Students' Loan Trust Fund Board this year has disbursed first semester loans to a total of 38,440 students across 145 public and private tertiary institutions. And for the first time in 4 years, the SLTF has commenced the payment of second semester loans. Exactly 3 days ago, we paid second semester loans to 19,703 students across 135 public and private institutions. The days SLTF approved students for loans we could not give is over, and the nonchalance that characterized the shameful failure to meet core mandate challenges are a thing of the past. My appreciation goes to the GET Fund Administrator for prioritizing the President's tertiary education financing research agenda and committing to making available to SLTF the funds that are necessary for us to meet our commitments. I hope Mr. Paula J. remembers this shout out when I go to his office on Monday for another check. Distinguished guests, the Students' Loan Trust Fund has been tasked to provide trainee allowances, student loans, and other diverse funding options for teachers and nursing trainees. In April this year, we facilitated the payment of our outstanding 3 months allowance for the 2023-2024 academic year to 65,685 teacher trainees from 46 public colleges of education.
Atadwe University for Atedenne, University Year 1 students, and Kamiako say no fees, no stress. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Align channel. Aboa Wampa University Year 1 for no 80 dance say. And that day, 3 days in the basin lady. A lot of Year 1 students on Mo University are receiving, some are saving half payment of their Year 1 school fees. Omutia ama say no di omodema president and say okanka oye, that means okanko ade obeye oba enche ne bebre na woye na utieti ensem bi so a utimu say he's becoming one of the best presidents since Ghana gained independence. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency oye ne mabebre oba e-levy wo atwam ne mabebre oba enche ne 7 months money na nema oye no agensamu inti university for no year 1 for no omu heli no pa send the body can high MOK explodes. Omodia so subscribe to this channel, share video ima like na jako me episode ya